Can anyone hear me? I can't even see if the stream is on. Oh, no I can. Okay. Maybe it is on, maybe it's not. Can you guys hear me? Is the audio good? I need to hear how it sounds. I don't actually know how it sounds. Alright. I guess it sounds fine since the chat's like lighting up. What's up, you guys?
The chat's blowing up, but there's nobody's watching here.
You're right. Like 15 people are watching now. Alright, so I guess I could announce it on the other stuff as well. I'm still kind of waiting because I said it would be like out around 6:30, but I guess we can start early.
Seems like we got a good amount of people in there.
What's up, you guys?
Grizzly Bear wants you to spank his sweet ass, dude.
Where? Who?
Grizzly Bear, dude.
Alright, I'll get to it. I'll explain why I haven't uploaded anything. And it's not because I've given up on the fucking internet or I've given up on animating, because that's the farthest thing from the truth. If anyone's been following my Twitter for the last 2 years, you would know what's been going on, but I'm still waiting a little bit, so just keep it coming anyways. I'll show you guys what I'm working on. This is actually something I'm doing for Twitch. It's a little animation. It was something I figured I should probably work on because I'd never work on it on my own free time. Where have I been? Hold on. Let's cooler jets. Is Oni dead? No. Oni's busy working as well. Man, this chat's going crazy. What the fuck? I'm curious how many people are gonna actually come in here. I'm at the magic number right now. You can't hear me? Alright, hold on. Let me go into OBS and... Well, there's no audio playing right now, so that's why you don't hear anything. I can go ahead and put on some music, though. You can hear me? Okay. Wow, this is what it's like having a chat that goes a mile a minute. Okay, so it's about, we'll start talking around 6. I didn't know today was like superhero day, so it's kind of funny that I decided I'd start working on this and it just happens to be superhero day. There's always like some stupid fucking Twitter holiday every single goddamn week. Alright, I'll put on some music. Let's put on some super darky.
Stream working?
I think so.
It's kind of hot in here. Huh? The read sucks. A1.
That was Gay Pride Day.
It's like A1 on that one.
Oh, rough.
Like conferences.
Don't worry, I'll start talking about the game. Well, I'm not going to reveal everything, but I'll start talking about what I've been doing. I thought half the people knew this shit already. I guess I'll announce it. Dragon Veil. It's Chrono Cross. Is it too loud? See you later. Hey, you guys don't have to watch this. You can just know that this is going to be a stream you could tune into later. I'm going to tell you all this stuff. I'll answer questions and I'll talk about things. Thank you, Lolita. That's been on hiatus for like half a year. Put on some ska. I'll just get fucking hit with some copyright bullshit. Oh yeah, that's another thing I can talk about. I don't have my partnership anymore, so I can't make any money on YouTube. I have to set up an AdSense thing. I guess I got removed. They were doing this wave thing where they were taking people out from like Polaris, because I thought it was they took my shit off because I didn't upload, and I was like, okay, sure, it's justified. I don't really care. But they were taking off people who actually did upload, so it wasn't just like me. So yeah, and I'm not coming here to be like, guys, you know, go donate to my Patreon. I'm really hurting bad, because I don't. That's not why I'm doing this stream. I'm doing this stream to tell you guys what's been going on, basically, because I've been putting this off for ages. It's something I needed to fucking do. Maybe I'll start doing it again if it goes well. I don't know. It's not. I'm not the only one they miss. But if I was the only one they miss, that'd be pretty hilarious, because they'd just be wasting valuable space. Yeah, I've been focusing on the game specifically. I haven't really been working on other stuff. Oh my god, dude. This fucking chat is nothing but talking about traps and just old references from Sleepy Cabin. What a fucking time vault to walk into. Alright, well, 1 second, let me just... Jesus Christ, dude, 600 people are in here. Some things never change. Oh, fuck, dude. I got rum burps. It's nasty. Excuse me.
Yo, I want one of those.
Fucking, you can't even see the YouTube thing. What a load. Alright. Okay, so, hello. How is everybody doing? I guess I'll start with the big thing. The reason why I haven't been uploading to YouTube is not because I've given up on YouTube. This is like fucking stupid. I feel like this build-up's gonna be for nothing. I'm gonna say this. It's like, all right, 15 minutes. That's it. You can leave now. But I basically haven't been focusing on fucking cartoons because I've been working with Tom Fulp and Johnny Utah on working on a video game that I've been in development with for like 2 years now, and I've been officially a part of the team now, so that's why all my focus has been on a game. So the bulk of my time is put towards working on a game. So I put all my animations and everything have been put into that, basically. Yeah, what Sam did, yeah. That's it. This is really what it comes down to. It's not I've been avoiding YouTube. It's just I haven't felt like spending 5 months on a fucking video that I would upload to YouTube that would make a whole 2 cents. It just doesn't feel like a very good time investment. So I feel a little more comfortable working on something more in my element. So I've been working on a game, and that's what most of my time has been going into. There will be more stuff revealed soon. I can't really say much, but I can say if you've been following me on Twitter, you will know most of the stuff about that. The whole game thing. 'Cause I stream shit on Twitch all the time of me working on it as well. And yeah, that's my job. My job is working on the game. It's not YouTube. I haven't made a fucking cent from YouTube for like 2 years, 3 years. So now you know. Bombshell dropped. But yeah, also YouTube is just a waste of time. Like with all the recent updates, I haven't fucking enjoyed YouTube since 2009 because YouTube just it sucks. There's nothing good at YouTube. It's just a whole lot of crap. So anyways, okay, my Twitter is, let me just put it in the chat. Can I put it in the chat? My Twitter is SpazKidIn3D, at SpazKidIn3D. I basically just post porn and first world problem rants 90% of the time. So if you want that shit, here you go. That's my Twitter. Just looking on. So if anyone has any other questions, feel free to ask me. I don't really care. Oh, Shaman is not in legal trouble. That thing has been settled. I don't know how far the game of telephone has gone, but he's not being fucking arrested or anything. Like that's like shit. That's like water under the bridge. That's been under the bridge for the last what, like month or so, 2 weeks. 3 weeks? I don't know. I lose track of time, dude. But yeah, I'm still animating. I'm still doing stuff. I can't really reveal a lot, but just know that I have not given up on animation because that would be absolutely idiotic. And I do it still every single day. I actually don't know how to draw Smash Girl anymore, though. That's a problem. There's no wonky. Is there a foreseeable finish date for the game? If not, is there anything? What I can tell you about the game is expect more stuff possibly this year, and we're hoping that we don't work on it for the next few years. So that's about the most information I could reveal. You actually work so hard. I have respect for what you've been putting your time into recently. Thank you. You only meme twice. I appreciate that. The game will not be hentai. It'll be like a legit game, like something you would get on like consoles and PC. It's not, this isn't some fucking hentai project. It's legit. I wouldn't waste my time working on a fucking porn game. That would be ridiculous. Hentai is legit. I just I need something better to focus on. Wait, did she have heels? Holy fuck! I don't know how to draw my own fucking dumb characters. No, I have nothing against hentai. I'm just joking. It's just I can't. That would be bad to waste my time working on. I mean, it's not like I'm too worried about my future. You take 2 seconds and look up any history of me, it's usually focused on porn. As so many people seem to be convinced that, yeah, all I do is just do porn all day. I only really do porn on my free time because I want to improve at art, so I want to get better at art. That's the only reason I do porn. It's because I don't feel like drawing boring as fuck concept art and safe for work crap.
Is there anything you wanted to show? You'd like show Wilson if you wanted.
I could show him stuff.
If you want like a little taste, I don't know.
Okay, I mean, I could show him some stuff. I guess they already know the name, so if anyone knows the name and wants to drop it.
You wanna show a little girl thing here or there? I don't know. What do you think would be good to?
So what?
I don't know. What do you think would be good to show without giving too much away?
I mean, people have seen the main guy,
Yeah.
so people have seen his things.
Yeah. I don't know.
And that's Jeff.
Sorry if I didn't have to
No, it's fine.
drop in.
I could show the dude I was working on yesterday. It's like shitty roughs though.
Alright, sure.
I'll show you guys some stuff. I don't really want to reveal too much, but actually I could just go to this.
People are.
There you go. These are like, this is like rough animation. This is typically what I do to like get in the thing of animation. I do these little rough things. If you see the animation, you could see that it's kind of inspired of like Earthworm Jim. So these are just like, this is like a goo dude who transforms. This is like his crazy over the head hit. It's basically a variation of that attack to the side. Let's see. Let's not reveal too much. Oh shit, that's a Becky level. I think it's this. I'm very disorganized, so you're gonna have to bear with me.
Please tell Jeff to insult. I don't want to insult anyone. I turned over a new leaf. I'm a nice person now.
What's up?
Just reading all the comments.
There you go. These are some attacks. Again, like these are like, you see them in action. These are just like characters. I do all this in red so it comes up on the console. Let's see, there's a... Where is... I'm just going to show you guys this stuff. I guess you can see her. Yeah, more fucking dumb animation that needs to be redone. Just, there you go, just look at it. Look at it real quick, you get an idea of it. So, basically, I have to do a million little animations all compact into one, and this is pretty much what it entails. And that's game design, dude. And I've learned a lot of tricks over the recent years. I mean, I don't know how far this stream goes back, but I've learned a trick with using a base on the back, where you make a base and you put an opacity layer over it, and you basically use it as like a drawing layer. There's just a lot of tricks and stuff. I might stream more on YouTube and show you guys the process. I've never done this, so it's kind of like a big reveal for me personally. Her feet are fucked up.
Everyone thinks it's a cute game. It's cute girls combined with horrible, horrible thing.
That's just the cute shit. There's like, the game is about like nightmares and shit, so there's a lot of like horror imagery and shit. You guys haven't even seen like the basis of it. I mean, you could see there's a tweet on Twitter that Tom posted. I can post that for you guys.
Yeah, you can send a link to that.
Because that's legit. That's like been posted by Tom, so it's not a problem.
That was sort of something you roughed out, and then I colored. I kind of went over and did my autistic coloring.
Yeah, I can like show him how that process goes.
Sure. If you want to show them the rough of that, even I don't even know if you have the rough of that snow.
I think I might.
Might be a good explanation of how we sort of do things.
Oh fuck, dude. It's like burp. Excuse me. But yeah, there's stuff on like Jeff's Twitter if you guys want to see. Like there's lots of stuff.
Yeah, I have a bunch of little clips.
Yeah, so if you guys want to check out like Johnny Utah's Twitter, you can also get like a lot of shit off that too. What? Wait, where the fuck is it? Sorry guys, I'm kind of like scattered brained. I'm surprised how many people are here. Thank you for joining me. Fucking windy shit everywhere. Oh, here we go. Okay, you guys. It's kind of like, you know, like badly done for like how I'm doing this, but here, check this out. Click that link. That's, see the characters, see the enemy. Now I'll find the file that he's on. Yeah, let me post the link enough. There, it's enough spam. I think it's under enemies. Here, this is this is fucking awful. So this is what it looks like. If you guys want to know how it goes, so I do this, and I'm like, okay, here's my garbage, Jeff, and then I give it to Jeff, and then he makes it come to life.
Admittedly, this is you. It's not like you tried super hard. You just sort of
No. I this was like a idea I had, and then it comes together, and then there you go.
But you like the cheerleader you colored earlier, you did all that. You did
Yeah.
all that coloring yourself. So you give me guides, and I go crazy on them sometimes.
Yeah, basically. That's what happens. So now you guys kind of understand. Very, very rough idea of what's going on and stuff, but that's pretty much it. Yeah, it's basically a storyboard. I don't want to reveal too much, but I'll reveal that because I've revealed most of that stuff anyways. I'm not involved with any coding. I just focused on mainly the more difficult animations because Jeff also animates, but he's more restrictive with how he does it because I don't expect him to do all these flips and shit. I'm the one who does like the super complicated stuff, and I'm like, here you go. There's 40 different heads here. Try and simmer them down to like 16. That's usually how our work process goes.
I like animating movie clips, and you do the really wild,
Yeah.
organic motion.
Jeff makes it kind of function online. I make it kind of more chaotic and all over the place. This is Flash. We do everything in Flash. How many shekels? It's not going to be a lot. This isn't a fucking like $60 game or $40 game. It's going to be like a typical indie game. Is making games fun? Yes. There's a lot of freedom, and you know, it's good. I can't. I think personally I'm more invested in game design because, you know, making a cartoon was fun, but you know, you put it out there, people like it, and then you move on. With a game, you can dedicate years and time and effort into something that you can put out there, and it'll be forever. Like, it'll always be there. And ever since I started doing games, I've been more interested in games. It's not going to be $59, $59.99. That's insane. I've been working on the game for about 2 years. I helped. Before that, I was doing porn for Shad, but I mean, I'm still doing porn now and then. It's just like I need to continuously draw so I don't forget how to draw, and so it's like practice mainly. But I don't really color, and you know, I just do it for practice. Is the stream crashing? Really? I hope it's not. It's annoying. There's no porn in the game. Okay. It's not a porn game. Yeah, this is... Interesting song. Can there be porn in the game? No. It's gonna be like a, I believe, teen-rated game. There may be references, but there's not gonna be smut. There's no reason. It's a beat 'em up, side-scrolling platforming beat 'em up is like the basic concept of it, and it harkens back to like, you know, like co-op beat 'em up games, but it has a spin where it's like a platforming style game, so there's a lot of freedom and there's a lot of stuff you can do. I'm glad the stream is good. I'm not going to make a contract. Think River City Ransom with Metal Slug? Think more so Metal Slug, and River City maybe, but River City is more like the 4-plane, like Castle Crasher style stuff. It's not like that. It's a 1-plane thing. So it's not really, like, there's not a lot of freedom with, like, the movement where you can go back and forth. Yeah, Dragon's Crown would probably be more like it, but it's platformy, so it's less like just walking to the right and fighting enemies. How do I feel about porn fan art? I like it. We're not involved with pit people. Do you get annoyed when Flash changing lines thickness incorrectly? Yeah, it's pretty fucking annoying, but I've just gotten used to it. A lot of this stuff I've just gotten used to. What got me into animation? Pretty much just a lot of things, I guess. It's hard to say what really got me into animation. Seeing everyone else animate got me into animation. What am I drawing right now? I'm trying to draw a rough of Smash Girl coming into screen from up top. But it's a weird angle, so it's not going to look right. It's a bad sketch to begin with, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out together. I guess the shoulders should be first. There was supposed to be some other people to come into the chat, but it's just me. Maybe more people next time. Smash Girl will not be in the game. Favorite fighting game? I don't play fighting games. I'm a poser. I just like how the fighting game characters look. Are you planning more animation stuff for the future? Have I been practicing any gesture drawings? I've just been practicing art in general. Like, there comes a time where you just want to improve on a lot of things, and art is one of those. I do a lot of foreshortening and stuff, and it helps me with my anatomy. Oh, this hand is bad. No, I'll figure it out. That sucks. This is an old fucking thing. Corey, you might not be able to answer this now, but will there be a Newgrounds name associated with the game? Probably, because Tom's working on it, so there's probably going to be something. How do you learn anatomy? Porn. That's the honest to Betsy truth, man. If you want to learn how to draw porn, if you want to learn anatomy, just draw smut. It really does help. You can just like use it as an example. Oh, this hand's bad. What income do I live off? Just what I make from the game. I get paid like what, you know, like typical wage of working at a job. So, you know, I get paid typical, I guess. I don't get paid a lot, but I get paid like, that sounds like fucked up to say, but I don't get paid like an exorbitant amount so I can just have excess stuff to waste money on. I get paid enough, I guess is a good way to put it. And I don't expect to be paid an exorbitant amount because it's bad to have more money than you usually spend, because that just ends up biting you in the ass when it comes to like taxes and shit. There will probably be some cute, sexy characters. It depends on how you feel about.
Just say if the game does well, you'll be taken care of.
Yeah, I mean.
So kind of like that situation.
Yeah, I'm not like, oh, I need to get paid handsomely now, or I ain't fucking working on this game. I don't really care. I just I'm getting paid a perfect amount for me personally. I mean, it's like it helps me with fucking taxes, so I could care less about fucking anything if it helps me with taxes. When will the pornographic side-scrolling video game be released so I could beat myself? There will not be a side-scrolling platformer beat-em-up porn game. That's too much work. Will there be porn of characters in the game? Probably. I can't justify what people may think in the future. I don't know, dude. If you make a side-scrolling porn game, I'll play it. It's just one-track mind. Are the characters hot? Will there be porn of them? When can we expect a porn game? How long does it usually take you to draw a frame of animation? I usually rough everything out pretty badly, and then I go back over, and usually it takes me about, to do a single frame, 20 minutes probably. But I don't really color that often, but when I do, it takes me a lot longer. I'm curious, are you guys seeing any ads? Because I don't have any way of making ads, so I'm curious if they even force ads down people's throat. Let's draw this kind of fast. Yeah, I don't have ads anymore. I could care less about YouTube. I hate to be that guy, but if you guys seriously want to follow me, I check the description or the basic info or whatever the fuck, because that's seriously, like, follow me on Twitter and Twitch. If you want to see me stream stuff for the game, I usually do it on Twitch. If you want to see me post porn or just fucking update you on stupid dumb shit, just follow me on Twitter. But YouTube, you're not gonna get shit here. I'm on YouTube because I haven't addressed a lot, and I guess a lot of people still here are in the dark. But yeah, this whole stream wasn't a call for help. I wasn't like, guys, go donate to my Patreon, I'm hurting, because I just wanted to update you guys and tell you that that's not the case, and that I am working, and I don't know, this hand is pissing me off. This whole pose fucking sucks. It's bad art. I'm drawing a rough of Smash Girl coming into frame. My art is bad. That's totally just how I feel. I'm using a 13X or whatever. How many hours does it take you to make a minute of animation? That's a long amount of animation, because that's a lot of frames. Typically, I try to put a lot of movement in my frames and animation and stuff. But Yeah, that's. I guess a minute of animation is like a month, probably. If there's a lot of movement, it's probably a month of animation for me. Who is coughing? Jeff is. He's got allergies to pollen. Have I seen Shadman in person? Yeah, dude. Of course. I've known Shad for like 6 years, 7 years. My favorite Sonic game is Sonic 2. And possibly Mania, because Mania looks pretty amazing. I don't really give a fuck about Forces. I think Forces looks like it's becoming a train wreck. I was like, oh, this is interesting, and then I saw classic stuff, and I'm like, oh no, bail. When will the animation be out? This is going to be on Twitch. This is going to be when someone follows. There's going to be a little vignette that'll play and distract everybody all the time. This is what's going to play whenever someone follows. Does she have a nose? I don't think she does. My fucking dumb characters. I don't know anything about what I make. The game is coming along fine. I was actually working on stuff that I don't want to reveal, so I kind of botched my reveal. Okay, the try-hard questions are pouring in now. Let's keep to actual questions and not faggots looking for attention. Do I need a voice actor? No. But thank you though. I appreciate it. I just I don't do things. I don't think she has a nose. Any advice for upcoming animators? Hold out and really hone your craft and work on getting something other than a YouTube gig, unless you have something that you can do. Because like I know that there's animators on YouTube, but they kind of do this like slideshow style thing. So if you want to do something like that, which is like keyframes, I'm not going to do any more animations for Starbomb. How long can I handle it? I can handle it pretty long. I'm just fucking... We're all adults here. We can all stream and have conversations. I am working on the game. That's I revealed that not long ago. Sorry, I'm drinking rum and coffee. You hate the popular animators now? They're all hacks. Who are the popular animators? Dude, what is up with this fucking animation? Can't believe I thought this was a good pose. This is awful. I didn't have a story planned. I only had a gay Q&A planned, unfortunately. Let's get a real pose. Like this stupid pose, it's not gonna work. Something like this, maybe. I don't smoke weed. I haven't smoked weed in forever. Every time I smoke weed, it's usually a bad experience because I'm usually wasted. Pie animations? He's bad? What? See you later, Gil Gardner. I don't know who Pie Animations is. How do you go about getting this job working in a game? Just luck. Not really luck. That sounds discouraging. I helped Jeff, and then eventually it came to a point where they just allowed me to come on board, and then I just helped them. Pie-mations? What am I saying? Pie animations? Where have I been? Animating game stuff. Advice for other animators, artists who are either unemployed or would like to pursue something outside of corporate. Have a second job ready. Don't focus on animating only. Like, you do animation as a hobby until you're comfortable enough and you make enough money, and then work on that. Like, don't ever make animation your full-time career, because it's not a comfortable career unless it's like, I guess for YouTube, more or less. Look for opportunities. If an opportunity comes up, take it. I don't know what other advice I can give. I'm not really a person who gives advice. Is there an animation I regret making? All of them. I think I've said that numerous times. I hate everything I've made. It all fucking sucks. It's like,
one that you aren't.
they're all bad. The anatomy sucks, the art sucks, the animation sucks, the colors are bad, messy, ugly, slow, awkward, too fast, too slow. Just take your fucking pick. They're all bad. Chode is awful. It's too fast, it's too fucking dumb, loud, all over the goddamn place. Weird animation is just everywhere, and it's not good. It's not good. It's bad. Power Trip. Power Trip's the worst. Wonky is fucking terrible. I spent like 6 hours on Wonky. No Smash Bros. I don't ever draw my own fucking characters. Ever. This is like a one-time thing. This is like catching a fucking troglodyte in the wild. Like, this isn't gonna happen again. You're never gonna see this fucking stream, or you're never gonna see this finished. What are you comparing your stuff to, since you think it's all bad? Everything I make now, because I've been working on a game, and I've been able to improve my craft, so I'm not wasting my time. Okay, a troglodyte. Half swastika guy. Can you get a name? Could you at least talk about the game a little bit? You know, people are curious about it. There's not really much I can say. It's you know, it'll come out when it comes out. I don't want there to be too much hype behind it. So I don't really know what to say. Like, there's stuff on Twitter We post things all the time. It's going to be big. Is there anything you want to know about the game? If you tell me stuff about the game, I will tell you. Do I regret putting stuff in my ass? Well, I haven't done it in a while, so maybe I should start and see where it goes. Chris is doing music for the game. That's I totally forgot to say it. Oni is doing music for the game. I'm gonna actually meet up with Oni sometime this year, and we're gonna make some more songs. Cause he's in LA, and I don't know if anyone else knows that, but Chris, Stamper, Shad, Mick, everybody, Niall, basically moved to LA. It's somewhat similar to, it's like Castle Crashers, but it's not. It borrows, it's like the elements. Do I have autism? Yes, of course. Ass or tits? I mean, look at this fucking animation I'm making, dude.
That's okay.
Tits, obviously. What?
It's okay.
What's okay?
Your autism.
Wish everyone here a fucking faggot. That comment needs at least 100 likes. Any Smash Girl porn? Probably. There's a lot of fan art of Smash Girl that I haven't even fucking drawn. If anybody wants to make Smash Girl porn, knock yourself out.
So how many people are here?
Yeah, 826.
Wow. That's surprising. I thought YouTube was dead.
There will be a trailer for the game at some point, yeah. When are you going to set up the Patreon? Oh, yeah.
Corey,
What's up, Unknown? I'm going to set up the Patreon eventually. People have been fucking donating, and it's like, really? It's not even live yet. What are you doing? You're wasting your fucking money. You might as well just be putting it into a goddamn sinkhole. I haven't even set that shit up. Don't give me money because I haven't even made it public yet. You'll see my chicken scratch pornography at some point. Shit, I cannot draw these fucking legs. Picardo? Ugh. You know, I just don't really care. Like I said, I don't really do porn that much. It's kind of like I do it on a whim. I just do it quickly and then post it on Twitter. I don't really think about it. I mostly just sketch stuff out to like try and stay in the zone. Fuck, excuse me. I'm belching. I prefer working on the game. Like, I like drawing porn, but I only really do it to get better and to do stuff that no one else does. Oh, this hand's all fucked up. It's too small. Yeah, this is all shit, dude. Sucks. Will Stamper make a voice for the game? Maybe. Stamper's got his own fucking headache to worry about, though, with his fucking game. Pit people. How long have I been animating? For like, since I was sort of on and off around 2007, 2008, and I didn't really start trying until like 2009 or 10. I guess 8 I tried, but then I didn't really care. I just made garbage until I felt like I was comfortable enough. I'm a pessimist person. Will I ever make more of that dank ass porn? This is the question. These are the hard hitting questions. Jews, Muslim, Christians, you gotta cook one, gas one, or sodomize one. This is not fall under YouTube's guidelines. YouTube's new child-proof friendly guidelines. Corey, is the story where you tried to pitch Wonky at Hollywood meeting actually true? No, where are you fucking hearing these stories? I don't believe I ever talked about that. Have I always been good at art? Absolutely not. Fucking, are you serious? Look at anything. I mean, if you can say what I do now is good, but if you look at anything prior to any of my other stuff from fucking a few years ago, I still am not confident in my abilities of art. That's why if I open up a Patreon, I'm kind of anxious about coloring anything, so I'm bad at coloring. Shit. This pose is dick. Dance, monkey, dance. Fuck, marry, kiss, Jeff, Zach, and me. Okay, no. And these questions are coming spitfire. Say something funny right now. I'm not a funny person. You're too hard on yourself. Stop working. Okay. How do I feel about the animations? This stuff I made in 2008, 2009? It's really bad. I don't look at anything I make from the past. For that reason. Fuck, what is up with this crap? I'm not really focusing. I'm just sort of like zoning out. I'm gonna like the game. When we get this game out there, I'll like it, and then I'll just be disappointed that I can do better or something. I'll just move on. There's a lot of scales going on in the chat. My favorite color. Pink, teal. 80s. These tits are... so not good. Let's figure this out together. It's my favorite disease. Sunday CS3 Flash tutorials, and these are like stroke questions. I need like a full one. We're almost at an hour. Technically, you should have started like not long ago. It's okay. YouTube channels, I just watch like fucking top 10 and informative videos. I just watch the same fucking slop. You know, like you just watch what everyone else is watching. The only thing I don't watch is like fucking obnoxious vlog videos and loud assholes. Because I can't stand people who fucking scream in my face. Do you miss doing a podcast? It was fun, but, you know, they're all in LA, so they can do the podcast whenever they want. I've watched Schmucks. I watched the first Schmucks. I didn't really watch the second one. I just don't really watch podcasts. I kind of watched a little bit of it. I just didn't get all the way through it. Hold on, someone's calling me. Alright, I'm gonna call Screwits. You guys might know him. Hey.
Hey, what's up?
Are you on your computer?
Yeah, I'm on my computer.
Hey, okay. Did I see Donkey, the new Donkey today? No, I didn't. I don't... Listen, I don't really watch, like, fucking, like, Donkey. I have nothing against Donkey. I just don't watch that shit. I don't know. I just don't... I think the only person I watch that I like that does that kind of reviewy stuff is Vinny, like Vine Sauce. I like him. I watch him, but I don't really watch a lot of other people. I'm sorry.
I feel like I should introduce myself. I don't want to like steal the spotlight from you or anything. I just want to like kind of be in the shadows, kind of like a Scrappy Doo situation, not really the center of the attention, but kind of like in the background. Almost.
Scrappy Doo.
Like,
You're comparing yourself to like one of the worst fucking characters, Scooby Doo.
Yeah, I'm not trying to save your ratings. I'm trying to like keep them stagnant or even worse. That's what I'm bringing to the table. But hey, everybody, thanks for having me. I feel like I kind of turned into a talk show, but as soon as I said like, "Hey guys, thanks for having me," I'm so glad to be here. But yeah, I am. I guess I'll read questions for you or something, but it's mainly a Corey show, so
You can read
Don't mind me.
questions.
all right.
I like dyslexic. I can't read and work at the same time.
Dude, it's going really fast.
What do you think will happen to YouTube in the future? Okay, I'm gonna break down YouTube. Okay, YouTube sucks. Ever since 2009, and they started making everything fucking Facebook friendly, I hate YouTube. And I'm glad that YouTube is getting fucked, but at the same time, I'm not. Because there's a lot of people I watch that I like, and it's unfortunate what's happening, but at the same time, I'm glad that there's like this garbage fire that YouTube is stuck in, and they're just shooting themselves in the foot, and they're looking like fucking pieces of shit because I have never enjoyed YouTube's company, ever. But, you know, ever since Google, that's my feeling on YouTube. And their whole like, they're like the family friendly like guidelines, like don't say curse words, don't have any naughty languages in your descriptions, basically make all your content for babies. God forbid you make any kind of content that isn't for children when we already have our fucking YouTube Kids app sitting on everyone's cell phone that nobody touches. It's just like there used to be an option where you can make your fucking videos 18 plus, and it's like I understand it's advertiser friendly, but at the same time this is like ridiculous. Like you can't do fucking anything. There's nothing. It's stupid, and it's not even the point where it's like these people, they're like fucking dancing, shaking keys, dressing up in clown makeup, and they have like family friendly titles, but they're still getting demonetized. They're jumping through YouTube's fucking flaming hoops, and they're still getting fucked. So it's like, in my opinion, YouTube can eat a dick and fucking choke on it. While I stream on YouTube. Fuck you, YouTube.
Yeah, you make it like a battle zone, a war zone.
I fucking hate YouTube. Every time I hear something on YouTube, like, oh, we're trying to work with our users, you know. It's like, no, you're not. You're just trying to save your fucking awful brand. Let's not kid ourselves. At least with this, you get like fucking people like Onision, like groveling at people's feet for attention. You know, that I enjoy that, but people that I like are also getting hit because of this stuff. But
So somebody said they make a VidMe account.
I don't like VidMe's model. I really don't think VidMe's model is a good model. Like, it's like, okay, it's a vote-up system, and when you're making videos, that's going to be completely biased. Let's say someone like fucking Markiplier or some popular Call of Duty Let's Player travels on over to VidMe because YouTube is like regularly fucking them. So they go to VidMe, and then VidMe is like, oh, you use the vote up system and the donation system. Then you have all like 30 of these same people uploading to the top, getting pushed up to the top, and the donations, you raking in hundreds and thousands of donations. And then the little guy at the bottom who spent fucking 5 years on a video made like $2. It's not a very nice system. If anything, it's like, you know, survival of the fittest system. And you don't want that. You want something that's friendlier. So I think VidMe needs to change its nonsense.
Can you guys please take it easy on Onision? Because he's losing his house. Please.
The only time my favorite videos are videos that are weird and stupid. That's the only time my favorite videos. Do I like $1 Million Extreme? I used to. I don't watch $1 Million Extreme. I don't like how he became this like inside white supremacy joke that gets old all the time. He used to not be that. He used to just make funny videos. Now it's just like, ooh.
Retard Kyle. He used to be that guy.
Yeah, now it's just like fucking Trump, Pepe Frog jokes, and Onision. Onision references. That's all fucking $1 Million Extreme is now. It's fucking Onision references. Onion Sion, whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah, he's losing his house. YouTube is coming down, man. It's a ship. It's like Titanic. A modern
Good.
Titanic.
This is like a trash fire that's been thrown into the Atlantic Ocean. The hole burned the engine out, so there's nothing save anything.
Corey, how many FPS do you use?
Excuse me. Oh god. Yeah, you guys see this animation? This is 60 frames per second.
Insane. You guys know Corey lost his mind in the last 2 years? 60 frames per second.
That's what happens when you work on a video game. This animation is 60 frames per second.
Oh my god, dude. How many frames is that? It's like... Damn. Space is insane now.
It's like 16 or something.
Like, I thought you were doing a rough, but that's like...
It is a rough, but it's like shitty still. Her tits are all weird.
Corey, you stopped using Toon Boom? Did you ever?
I never use Toon Boom. Too complicated. I'm a pussy. I only stick to the one thing I know, and that's Flash. I'm never gonna upgrade.
Like a Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah.
Flash.
Flash clothes me, sprays me with a hose, shows me sunlight once every few months. I need its warmth. Toon Boom, it's like, you know, they're like aliens taking me up to their spaceship, showing me the future. Like, oh, this is the future of cartoons, in like a white room with just sonar sounds and just like white noise. That's Toon Boom to me. I need to go back to the fucking cabin in the woods, locked up against the pipes, being fed table scraps. That's what I need, and that's Flash for me. Because Flash abuses me, it rapes me, it destroys my files, and it hurts me. But I keep coming back for more. It really is. It's like the perfect way of describing Flash. Toon Boom's just too
Flash
new.
crashed on me like the last week, at least 5 times a day. It's an exaggeration, but
I'm actually like lying, but you know.
I'm on edge when I use Flash. I don't like that. That's probably why I don't animate that much anymore. It's scary.
Why don't you animate that much anymore?
I'm animating.
What are you animating right now? I thought you were animating.
I am animating, but it's not about me, Corey. It's about you. Where have you been?
I mean, I've already talked fucking ad nauseum. People who are coming in can just like, you just watch the stream, and when it starts over, I got progressively more enticing towards the end.
Would you ever do a 3D animation? Corey?
No. Maybe. I wish I could.
I haven't did like an hour, probably less than an hour, and I just gave up. It's scary.
You gave up what? 3D animation?
Blender. Yeah, like Blender and Maya. It's kind of hard. It's really complicated. It's like algebra.
You know, there was a time where I downloaded a bunch of like 3D programs because I wanted to learn 3D, but then I never gave it a chance. Like I downloaded all these things, and this was back when my computer had no RAM or anything. So I gave it a chance, and I tried to learn it. I just stopped. There was a weird experimental stage during my life a few years back. My second best skill, past animation, playing the trombone. Even then, that's arguable. There's probably like fucking 6-year-old sixth graders who are better at playing trombone than me in this point. I'm not a trombone player anymore. My embouchure is out of whack, dude. I gotta continuously play the trombone for like 6 hours every day to get my embouchure back.
It's an armature.
Can I just make a full animated hentai? I tried it and then I hated it because I don't like being stuck to one project when it comes to like flash
Making
things.
3D jokes now. Your name is Spaz Kid in 3D, but you don't hold up to the name.
That's the inside joke. That's the joke.
I like your other account, Spaz Kid in Blu-ray. I like that one. That's an underrated account.
Anyone recording this? I am. I think.
Would you ever move to the west?
Where's that?
Like, you know, the other side of the east? Opposite of the east.
California and shit?
Yeah.
I don't know. Because, like, everyone's there, but I'm stuck here till the game's done. And at that point, I don't know where I'm going to go.
I think you guys are, like, migrating, like, in packs.
It might have,
You go from, like, city to city. Never, like, one by one. On
Who?
their own. Like, you
Me?
guys, like, yeah, you're like the sleepy cabin people. They went from, like, Philadelphia to, like, the west. Like, overnight. You can do it.
let me see. I'll tell you what, here, why don't we try...
Good movie
my,
to watch when you were alone. I don't really watch movies, but a movie I really enjoy, what's up, Papa Kid, is
Let me try using my backup.
The Truman Show. I've seen that fucking movie so many times.
Yeah, that's good.
Do I watch Super Mega? No, but I know Super Mega, so I don't really have to watch them.
Truman Show made me question mirrors for like a day.
Wait,
Looking into the
really?
mirror, yeah, I looked into the mirror. I was like, is someone like watching this? Am I like a joke right now?
I mean, everyone, there's like, there's always been eyes through your mirrors. When you purchase a mirror at a store, it's like, you're obviously buying like an infected mirror. Like radio signals are being taken every time you talk into your mirror.
No, don't tell me that. Please don't tell me that.
No. Just smash your fucking mirror. I'm sure you'll find nothing behind it except
That's 7
a
years bad
hollow,
luck, right?
hollow
No,
metal
7 years
wall.
bad.
What mirror are you talking about? Are you like one of those
a
nerds who
mirror.
goes into a bathroom?
Yeah, nerds.
Yeah,
Are
you
you
do your
losing me?
speech. You do your speech in a mirror.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll
I do.
bring it over to you. Okay,
I don't want to beef it out there.
I'll get it all set up.
You can't really hear me. That's fine. It's perfect.
Okay, yeah, I'll bring it down for you.
I don't own a mirror. I just use like a bathroom mirror, right?
What do you think about Animate CC?
What is that?
It's like Flash Animate. It's like the current program for Flash.
I have no idea what that is.
Really?
Dude, I
All
use
that extra question, guys.
CS3. Anything else is like weird nonsense to me. I only use CS3. I don't know what anything else is.
It's the newest model. Not model, but like the newest program.
The Sonic Utopia thing, it was cool. I never played it.
The game was pretty barren. I didn't really think much of it. It's like a sandbox where Sonic just runs around. Where nothing happens, really. But I don't know. That was like a demo, so. What's your source of motivation?
My source of motivation? Holy fuck, that's from that Mario dude. He's been subscribed for like ever. My source of motivation is, God, I don't even know, dude. Just anything, really. I get demotivated. I'm not demotivated. I just get distracted all the time. Have something that distracts you all the time. That way, you'll just be just like, I don't really get demotivated is the thing. Like, I just get tired and I take a nap and then I'm motivated again. I take a power nap and get enough sleep, I guess. I'm someone who likes to work. I was raised as a workaholic. So to me, working is fun. Do you jack off to your own drawings? Just watch Shad's video about that. It's like the most silly question. The short answer is no. Because I see the flaws in everything I draw, so I would never jerk off to my own anatomy failures. Ever see Dr. Tran? Ages ago. Yeah, job hunting sounds like it would be pretty demotivating.
How come you never continued your Minecraft Let's Play series?
Because it was a joke.
Yeah. Let's Kiss. What a terrible title.
You have to be a workaholic if you're an animator, dude. You have to be. You have to be willing to sit there for like 14 hours animating something that you might even delete because you don't like how it looks.
Did you see Logan, Corey?
Yes. Logan was amazing. It was great. It was probably the best Marvel. Yeah, no, definitely. Probably the best Marvel movie I've seen in a while.
I agree.
I think that's fair to say. Do you drink coffee? Yes, I do, and I am addicted.
Sorry to hear that.
How much pushy does animation get me?
Question.
I don't seek out pussy.
Question. You're drawing outside the frame. Why?
Because you won't see it, so it doesn't really matter. It helps me. Like, okay, when I'm drawing, this is what's awkward too, is like, I'm so used to drawing like full body portions, it's like weird to like not have a model to use. Because usually I have like a model or something I can use, and I don't have a model anymore. Because like when I'm working on the game, I have like something behind it. So now I'm just kind of like guessing, and it's not working too well.
Now you without a guideline.
That hand is bad. Dude,
Do you have problems sleeping?
No. I don't have any problem sleeping. I get a lot of sleep. I go to bed around like 12. And then I'm out. Do I not have a Smash Girl model sheet? I don't make model sheets. I don't have anything. Smash Girl was so loosely designed when I made her. I just made her in like 2 fucking seconds, and she was just so easy to draw, so I just kept it. I didn't really follow anything. But this is an old animation, and the anatomy is really bad. What do I think about Egoraptor? I'm friends with Egoraptor, or Aaron. Make her extra thick. She is thick. Excuse me. What?
No, I read a comment. It was like, you heard it here. Smash Girl's loose. She's a loose girl.
She is
That's
loose.
fine. Is she loose?
Yeah, she gets fucked all the time.
I don't like this. I'm a good Christian boy.
She's a
I don't
slut.
like that.
Well, she is. You need to get with the times. Yeah, That's stupid. Looks bad.
Do you miss doing the podcast?
I think I answered that. I do, but at the same time, you know, I could just do a podcast. Like, I could... I don't know. I could, like, fucking message Zach and be like, hey, do you want to do, like, a schmucks thing? And then we could record something. Or I could just talk with Jeff and be like, hey, do you want to animate something? Do you want to do, like, a podcast? And we just do a podcast. I miss everybody from the podcast. Would I? Probably not. Like I said, I'm busy working on the game. I have no interest in starting other projects because it's just too distracting. Dude, podcasts are like... I mean, we got those out as quickly as we could. We fell behind, sure, but dude, it's a podcast. It's like getting that shit out regularly. And then at the same time, you release too much and it's just too distracting. Like, you know, I subscribe to Mega 64, but they release so much of the same. They're on like episode 400 something of their fucking podcast, and it's like, just put this on a separate channel and upload your skits here. Upload your behind the scenes crap and your skits here. You're fucking diluting your channel. But then, I mean, I'm not giving it a chance because I haven't ever listened to the podcast. It's just too distracting. They just get shoved more and more down because like I keep seeing like episode. The fucking like 462, like episode 383. Just every day there's a new podcast up.
Yeah, I watch some of them sometimes, and like most of the time, like Rocco like forgets like what number they're on. It's probably a joke, but I don't think it is anymore.
No,
You know, like, it was welcome to episode like 406. Like no, we're at 438, dude. Come on,
dude, I didn't even know. Like when we do our podcast thing, we're like, welcome to episode 30, 29. Who cares? I'm also a little like out of it because it's like really hot in here and I've been drinking like rum and coffee for the last 20 minutes, an hour. I haven't watched the last 100 Mega 64 podcast. Jesus, dude. But it's upsetting because they make these skits. Like they made their Gamer Alive thing, which I thought was fantastic, but it just gets shoved farther and farther down because they release a new podcast, and it's like, I can't keep up, man. Like, I really wish they just put it on their separate channel, or they could just put it on their fucking Patreon, and it could just be exclusively there. And they could just upload them and put them unlisted, and nobody would ever see them, and it'd be fine. Well, people who donated $1 could see them or something. I don't know. Just throwing suggestions. Is this going to be uploaded to YouTube? Yeah, this is going to be uploaded on YouTube. So if there's anything you want to TMZ grab, go right ahead.
what's your favorite cartoon? Man, these questions, man. Something else. Corey, you have a favorite cartoon?
Do
you have a favorite cartoon? Someone asked.
No. I don't watch cartoons. I don't watch anything. Well, that's not true. I think the last real cartoon I watched was probably Samurai Jack, but I haven't been keeping up with that either. It's unfortunate. I caught back up with Super not long ago. I've been watching Dragon Ball Super. That's gotten fucking amazing. Super started out so weak, and then it just... When it was Universe 6 versus 7, when Goku was versing Hit, it got good. And it stayed good. From like Goku Black Saga to like the Universe Survival Saga now, it's really good.
Yeah, I want to see where that goes, because like...
And then people are still like dogging, like, oh, the animation sucks. It's like,
They got better.
compare that to fucking episode 26, or the first 26 episodes. It's fucking fantastic compared to that shit. They've definitely improved. Sure, doesn't look as good as, what was that? I don't even remember. GT? Yeah, sure, it doesn't look as good as GT, but I mean, GT fucking reeks. Like, who cares? Like, that sucks. GT is like the biggest joke. In fact, it's not even canon anymore. If anything, I heard that they're like introducing Oob now, completely like retconning everything that was ever GT. If there's anything you can take from GT is the music, some of the transformations, like Transformation 4 was obviously good. Gogeta and all that stuff is very cool, but at the same time, they fucking squandered all those transformations, so it wasn't even really worth it. Just not enough time to breathe, man. Remember bum tumblers? Why? get out of 2000 and fucking whatever. Please. People dislike GT for like 3 main reasons. The biggest reason is the fact that they did a really poor retelling of Finding the Dragon Balls, like a reimagining of it. It was like pointless.
Kind of like
What?
that.
You liked it?
That. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was like a little charming adventure, but like
Yeah, that would be
minus the
fucking
charm.
great if they didn't have fucking Pam and boring ass, not interesting Trunks, fucking office worker Trunks and bratty Pam going on an adventure with fucking Kid Goku looking for Dragon Balls, wasting everybody's fucking time. There's nothing good for the first like. In fact, when they first released GT on Toonami, they skipped the first like 13 goddamn episodes, and they made like a little compilation of it. They were like, oh, on the last 13 episodes, Goku and Pam and Trunks looked for Dragon Balls, and they found all the Dragon Balls. Now on Dragon Ball GT. They didn't even want to show this stuff because they knew people would be fucking disappointed. They skipped straight to Baby and moved on with their lives, as they should have, because GT sucks. See you later, Zenro X. Alright, half swastika guy, like, you've been, ever since you've come to this chat, you've just been like the biggest tryhard. What do you want me to say? Okay, do you want your fucking 5 minutes? Here you go.
Called out.
There you go.
This is TMZ worthy.
Enjoy it. You
Full
fucking
bottle.
save this and you can jerk off to it later. I could care less. Yeah, Super Saiyan 4 Goku's design was great.
Is there anything YouTube could do at this point to win you back, to win your heart?
Absolutely not. It could die in a fucking forest fire. Hate YouTube. Nothing can save
need that.
YouTube. Facebook can die too. You're half swastika guy. The one with the fucking talking face. Above Patrick Cox. I'm talking to you, half swastika guy. I don't know what else your fucking name is because it's a symbol. I don't know what you want.
I wonder if he's peeing his pants. Clean up in aisle 2 for swastika guy.
That's your name, half swastika guy. Take it. Take that to the fucking bank. Your icon looks like it's like half a swastika. I don't know. That's just what I see. I could call you symbols I don't understand, but I think half swastika guy is like way better.
Okay.
Have you ever found Stamper to be a role model as a human being? No.
Wait, that was a way to make himself not that.
Stamper is not a role model. Oh my god, would you rather eat a Syrian refugee or upload onto YouTube? I don't know.
You actually
Eat
think about
a
that?
Syrian refugee? I'd have to upload to YouTube. Probably at that point I'd upload to YouTube. I don't want to get like worms or something from eating like a fucking Syrian guy.
Food poisoning or something. I'd worry about that too. So why YouTube if you hate YouTube?
Do I still watch Chris Chan?
Oh man.
Reluctantly. People send me stuff and I see shit. At this
Probably
point, it's like, I wish people would stop entertaining him and stop fucking allowing him to like sell his crap for exorbitant amounts of money. Like, it's like,
Did that
just
sell like his T-shirt?
I fucking hope not. I hope nobody wasted their time buying that, because it's just like, it's giving him a more inflated ego.
Yeah, $25,000 for like a burnt, oversized, worn-out shirt. Like,
Yeah, it's frustrating.
nothing.
It's frustrating because it's like, just like, dude, come on. You see, it's like, well, you know, somebody took the money back and now we're in the red again on. It's like, well, maybe you should have waited to buy your fucking Skyliners toys unless you knew it was real, which you couldn't have actually believed that you sold your shirt for like $2,500. Because then he's just gonna sell like, I'm selling this item for $30,000. Let's go to $40,000. And if people fucking actually purchase this stuff, and he'll never learn. He's not going to make his comics. He's not going to entertain anybody, and that's going to be it. How many pornos have I drawn? I don't know what that means. What is a porno? I haven't drawn a porno. Brilliant.
Who's Chris Chan? This guy's clean. He's pure. Not Christian. I mean you. You're pure. You don't know. It's better this way. I think he's a has-been at this point, Chris Chan. Like, why is he even relevant? He's a woman now? Oh, I don't want to get into that. I don't want to get into that can of worms.
Wait, what? Corey, if you were offered $50,000 by YouTube, would you start uploading? No. No, absolutely not. I don't even care if YouTube like gave me anything, any kind of money. I don't want anything to do with YouTube. Like, I want it to like crash and burn. I don't want to entertain it. Yeah, I mean, I know of sick animations. We're going for like an hour and 32 minutes. I've kind of like stopped drawing at this point. I'm just looking at the chat.
Yeah, I think everybody's asked a question.
Please make porn. I'm underage and these rated 18 plus content. Like, it sucks because there's so many like super talented people who have like come to YouTube. Like, She Says is in the chat right now. What's up, dude? He's great. And he's getting fucked by YouTube's bullshit system. And he doesn't even make anything that's like could be considered like against the mold. Like, he's not making like hate videos. He's just trying to make some fucking videos. But I mean, I guess if he tags any kind of word, like if he says evil or something, and now he's suddenly demonetized for the whole entire thing. And then there's like A plus start. Then there's Beta 64. Those are like the main trifecta of people who are probably getting fucked by the whole YouTube system. In fact, I think there's probably 98% of people on YouTube who are getting fucked by the YouTube system. And it's obnoxious, dude. You sound like a mad edgy kid that's super butthurt over your step-parents. Well, sorry. What the fuck are you in here? There's the door.
Have you heard there was a YouTube ad on YouTube? Like, it was a pre-roll, and it was a YouTube ad.
What, to tell you to upload to YouTube because it's fun?
They lose all their advertisers. They have to like resort to advertising themselves. Like, I don't get it. I'm already on YouTube. Why are you advertising it?
I mean, like, it's funny because, like, you know, there's the whole like commercial system on TV. It does anything goes. You can have commercials before anything inappropriate, and it's like it's shitty. Because, you know, I still use YouTube, but I don't actually use it. Like, I don't upload to it. I'm not a part of it. I just use it to watch stuff so I can work. Like, when I'm working on the game, I have stuff playing in the background, noise fodder. And then seeing, like, them just constantly get fucked because YouTube's just like, you know, we're trying to appeal to our ad users and we're making our system confusing for everybody else in the world. So, like, nobody's making money. Nobody's allowed to make money. I think the only people who are making fucking money are like CNN. Yeah, and that's totally like a fair system.
has the name of your game have been released yet? Like, has the name been dropped yet for your game?
Nightmare Cops. I think we announced it, but we haven't really uploaded anything, so you're not going to find anything, but probably a tweet.
How
Are
would
you
fix
running
YouTube?
out of stamina to work on it? Wait, Corey, after working on the game close to a couple of years now, you're running out of stamina to work on it? No, if anything, I've been gaining more stamina because the hardest part is getting over the first hurdle, because you get over the first one and then everything just kind of starts falling into place. Like, the first hurdle is figuring everything out, right? It's like getting the system figured out, getting the attacks figured out, getting out what the level is going to look like, what the design is going to look like, and once that's placed, then you can start doing everything. Tell Shadman to stop drawing Lolly. I don't know what to tell you. You're going to have to get that up with Shad, and I'm sure he's just going to lol at you and retweet your posts, so you don't even bother. But anyways, what was I saying?
Does he even draw them anymore? Like, if I get someone-
I'm being a bit hyperbolic with the whole YouTube thing. Hyperbolic?
Not really.
How am I being
Extreme.
hyperbolic? Extreme?
I
It
think
is
so.
happening, dude. Every single person is getting demonetized because they're not following these like outlandish guidelines. These guidelines are like completely unacceptable for any kind of like uploaders. Like, it's like no rough language. Why does that matter? What is rough language? It's like, are we just gonna have to bleep ourselves? What happens if you bleep yourselves? That's still rough language. I don't think you really understand. Like, I mean, I talked to tons of the people who were upload on YouTube and stuff. Those people that you see and post and you all follow, I've talked to them. I know what's going on. Even if I don't upload to YouTube, it's a lot worse than you might think. I'm sure nobody's telling you, but I mean, I'm not a partner, and I'll never want to be a partner, so I don't really care. So, I mean, you could think I'm overreacting. It's whatever. I was telling you how I feel about YouTube. You can stick around until this shit blows over, but I personally hope there's an alternative that comes around and YouTube crashes, because I've wanted that for years. Yeah, PC culture. I'm not going to go on VidMe.
Yeah, that's like.
I don't like
I
VidMe's system.
I tried that, and it's not. Yeah, the system's kind of reeks. If you ask me, kind of reeks. VidMe. System's pretty broken.
Well, I said it's like the vote up system. It's a dumb system. Like,
Yeah, it's like Reddit.
yeah, like there's because it's gonna be biased. Like, people, like, it's like Nostalgia Critic or someone like people who get traction. Like, if someone like Markiplier went to VidMe, he would get like huge amounts of like boosts for like positive like thumbs up, and people would drag his stuff to the top, and the donation thing everyone would see, and it would just be like why do I want to upload to this site when it's just going to be shoved down because like people can just they can get voted up. That's why it's like better. YouTube is like the free platform. That's like the system on YouTube works. It's just they want to ruin everything for everybody else. I'm not going to finish the Beth and Plum thing, so I don't care.
What is? Oh, it's like Bravest Warriors thing.
Yeah, I don't care about Bravest Warriors.
I don't think Bravest Warriors could be Bravest Warriors. It's still on. That's the whole thing.
What's up, gas-powered stick?
Have you ever tried animating with Photoshop?
Like I said, I don't really have any interest in working on other stuff. I want to finish this game and then release the game. And then when the game's out, I want to do more stuff for the game. And then from there, maybe more game-related things. I don't really want to make cartoons anymore. Wildhead, stop tweeting your daddy cummies thing. Okay, it's annoying.
Yikes! Tough crowd.
What are you talking about? You're just fucking like copy and pasting over and over and over. Oh, yeah, Clyde Cash, I remember you. way back in like the fucking Sonichu era. Man, what a fucking like trash fire everything has become. You can watch porn and just have my stream going on, just like moans in the background, or you can like put it over my thing and pretend that I'm, you know, streaming porn. It's totally fine, dude. Is this stream gonna be saved? Yes, it's gonna be saved. So you can use this evidence against me, however you please. I don't mind, nor care. My role in the game is, I guess I do difficult sort of animation stuff. I also kind of do the level design, but not always, because I have an idea for the level, but then it usually changes. So I have an idea of what the layout will be, and I mainly just do like the difficult animation stuff, but I just rough it out. Jeff generally colors it and does a really good job. Taco Bell? Man, I already went to like something like tacos. I went to like Moe's Southwest Grill yesterday, so I'm good.
Oh, that's great. Love Moe's.
Yeah, I guess it's like
It's sponsored by Moe's.
the new Chipotle, because it looked exactly like Chipotle, except better. Because Chipotle kind of isn't good.
Thanks.
What's the game about? It's just about nightmares and themes of that sort. So it's like, it's a horror kind of game. Horror? Is it horror or horror? I don't.
Horror.
Horror is a horror game. Horror. It's a 2D game. Yeah, it's done in Flash.
Horror.
Horror.
Horror. Pretty hard word to say, I think.
Do I watch porn? Yes. Of course.
Yeah, what is up with the Wendy's thing that's going on? I don't know if people are sexualizing the mascot of Wendy's.
Oh. I mean, the Wendy's mascot has always had potential. I'm glad people are doing it. What are you talking about?
She just brings in.
Oh yeah, you're right. Like
Yes.
fucking the Pillsbury Doughboy and the
Yeah.
fucking clown from McDonald's has had more potential. No, who are you fucking kidding, dude? Wendy's has had the most potential out of all those fucking things for years now. I'm glad people are doing it, but people are doing it now because the Twitter account is like, you know, not being very PC. When people are like, your food sucks, and then they'll just say something like, I'm sorry you have bad taste in food. Like, they're just like, you know, savage, I guess is a way to putting it. And so people were drawing her, or the character, the person behind the Twitter, as like a anime girl, and so they made her like kind of like this teenager anime girl, and everyone's been drawing Wendy as like a smug anime girl. That's where it happened. You can blame the Twitter account. I think it's funny. I'm glad. Okay, we live in this fucking baby PC culture where everybody's too afraid to step on anyone's fucking eggshells. So when a fucking Twitter account is like, "Oh, you're wrong, and this is why you're wrong," it's like, good. More like this, please. We need more shit getting kicked in. Whoa. Someone just laid waste to someone in the chat. I just saw this big fucking bowl of text. It's just like, you suck at typing, fuck you. And it was like a paragraph.
I didn't even see that. It's like going like millisecond comment. I can barely see it.
The Arby's Twitter account is hilarious. I don't follow Arby's. I think I follow Wendy. I'll follow Wendy's until it gets boring, then I'll unfollow it. You know, it's the hottest thing right now.
Does Ronald McDonald have potential?
No.
That isn't a comment. I just wanted to say that. I just wanted to put that out there. Does he?
He's a top for Wendy. There we go. Response to your faggot fucking, I read your comment. You sound fucking stupid. In it, all the words were unfucking believable. You don't know how to type shit. That's not how you type a fucking comment.
What, they're going at it, dude. The other guy responded. Response to your faggot fucking ass. I read your comment. Yeah, I can't. It's gone. Never mind.
Yeah, I follow the Sonic Twitter account mainly because he posts like updates on Mania stuff and just Sonic stuff in general. But you know, sometimes he posts like, just I'm not the biggest advocator of like gay memes. So, like, when he posts, like, game memes, it's like, okay, it's a little homosexual, but then, like, he posts, like, stuff, I'm like, okay, I can get behind it. He's on, like, a teeter-tottering scale to me. Corey, don't just release on Steam. If you don't get enough reviews, sales will suffer. Release it. Dude, it's going to be... We're shooting to have it for not just be Steam. We're hoping it'll be, like, an actual... We're developing it for consoles. It's not just being on fucking Steam, so don't worry. Like, what we're designing it on is a console. Steam is like a backup. I mean, it's what we're going to do. But, I mean, when you play games, you usually play them on PC because they're always better.
Corey, you hype for Sonic Mania?
Yes.
Someone asks.
Absolutely. More so than Forces at this point. Every time I see something Mania related, I'm just like, yes. I'm a total fucking nostalgia loser who just gets sucked into that nostalgia swamp. I don't give a fuck.
What about classic Sonic Forces?
I played it. Generations. Next.
I think it's worse than Generations, honestly.
It looks worse. It just looks very linear and boring.
It's a new engine. They were hyping it up. It's like, hey guys.
They should have just like, you know, they should just made it modern Sonic blasting around doing boost on a fucking linear path. It would have been fine. Nobody cares of them trying to shoehorn in this stuff just to try and appease the classic fans. We got Mania. Okay, we don't care. Put your fucking modern game out there. We'll deal with it. We'll play the speed boost Sonic game. We don't need this extra stuff. I don't understand that. None of them understand that.
Sonic Boom is bad. Well, that's debatable.
I mean, the game is bad, but at least they did something with the TV show. I mean, at least they're trying to make traction with that. I will say that I think the show is not embarrassing. Like, I think it's fine. It's not amazing. It's not, like, really good, but it's okay. Yeah, can we retire Green Hills? Fuck Green Hills, dude. I don't give a fuck. I'm tired of Green Hills. I got it for Mania, okay? Let's get a reimagining of Green Hills and Mania. That's it. No more Green Hills for all eternity. Best Sonic game for me was Sonic 2. Sonic 3 and Knuckles is pretty good. Excuse me. This is just diluted into Sonic. Funny how Forces looks, it got a big budget and it looks like shit, while Mania looks like it got the budget of the garbage indie game and it looks 10 times better. I mean, pretty weird, right? It's weird how you can make Sonic look fun, but just like no money at all. People who actually know what they're doing because they're fans. And it's like, yeah, it's just a glorified fan game. It's like, whatever, man. I barely play fan games. If you're going to make a fan game, at least make one that I'll play on the fucking PS4. I'll be all down for that. Because that's what I'm going to get Mania for. I'm going to get Mania for PS4. That's another thing, too. If you guys follow me on Twitch, I play games on the PS4. And you can watch me play that. I barely have any games, though. I think the only game I played on the PS4 was Bloodborne. And what's the other one? Some fucking awful game. Star Ocean. Or something like that. One of the Star Oceans. This shit's awful. I should have got most of my Dark Souls games on
Play Nier.
PlayStation 4. I didn't, though. I got most of my Dark Souls games I got on PC. DeviantArt is so close to rooting Sonic for everyone. I mean, you know, it's like, I don't really pay attention to that stuff. Like, the only kind of, like, stuff... I have a news site I go to that updates me on all things Sonic related if I ever need to, like, look at it. But I'm not someone who, like, looks at art and stuff like that. I don't really care. The Rouge and Topaz thing I haven't even touched. It's, like, 8 months old at this point. I'll do more eventually, but it's hard for me to get back into doing art, man. When I'm working on game stuff all day. The Sonic news site.
Where do you see Sonic in the future?
The trash can.
Yeah. In a trash can? I mean, with Forces, I feel like if Forces was like the only game that was coming out this year, then definitely.
I think Mania is going to give it like some kind of boost, but I think that Forces is going to do worse than Mania. Definitely. And I think when Forces comes out, it's going to do mediocre. Like, it's going to get like 70s, and it's just going to be like, it's whatever. Unless they really do something we haven't seen before. Like, they have to do something new and exciting. And I don't mean like a new stupid playstyle. I mean they have to fucking do something different. Because nobody cares. Like, Sonic is played out. It's like every other game. Like, they make a new Sonic game, and it's just like a new fucking gimmick nobody cares about. And that's the problem.
The third player's going to be in Forces. Because, like, this is going to be a completely different play style, the third one. But I don't know who it could be.
It's a stupid character design, honestly. Thought on Archie's Sonic Comics ending? I'm surprised, dude.
It is?
Yeah, it took long. I mean, the comic's been going on forever, but I don't think anyone buys. Like I said, dude, Sonic's like not really.
Ooh, damn.
Really getting any traction anymore.
This is alive. It's like this well-established series is coming down, it's crashing down. The creator, and then the creator of the Hedgehog.
Why are we talking about Sonic? What the fuck have you been, Taylor? Everything associated with me is Sonic related. What the fuck do you want? Okay, I grew up with it. It's a part of something I enjoy. I don't know what to tell you. See you later, Demon Gar. What do I use? 13X. What do you think about the refugees crisis in Europe? Dude, that's its own fucking... I don't care about any of this fucking nonsense, this politics shit. Refugee stuff. All I know is people are real quick to like be like, oh, dude, you know, like, they don't have a place to stay, but are those people opening their doors to let like refugees in their late 40s stay with them? No. They're just staying on the sidelines pointing fingers at everybody. It's like, how dare you not take in these fucking homeless 40-year-olds that could and or not follow our customs and completely take advantage of us. That's my position. I'm like, you know, practice what you preach. And I don't preach any of that shit. I don't really, like, you know, I didn't really care. Like, when it came to, like, the whole, like, new Forces thing, going back to Sonic, I mean, if this is too autistic, you can leave. Just, you know, come back later, skip the Sonic chat.
Turn, yeah.
I'll just fucking put an annotation when you can skip it. Nobody will care. DJ Films, I can take you out.
Yeah, it's like a threat. It's a full-on threat.
I have the tools to my disposal.
Yeah, use a mouse. You can right-click.
Yeah, I have all these options. I have go to channel, report, remove, put user in timeout, block, which is pointless. Add moderator. I could make you a moderator. That'll fucking show you.
Who, me? I can be a mod. I'd love to be a mod.
You should buy... Oh, Unknown is in here. Unknown, are you really Unknown? I feel like you are. But it doesn't really matter. Okay, Unknown, you're now a moderator. Watch out, Unknown's a loose cannon. Make Swastika Guy a moderator? Swastika Guy, where are you? What am I working on at the moment? Stupid animation. I'm never going to finish.
I think you should.
Yeah, you think I should.
I'm gonna hype it. It's pretty good. Possibly your best so far. At least it's on your channel now. It's way better. Really good. Really good.
Let me just play it. I mean, I need to do it. It's for Twitch. There will be microtransactions? That's stupid, dude. That's like fucking EA nonsense. There's no reason for microtransactions. Microtransactions are completely pointless. I think the whole microtransaction thing is only going to be diluted to like multiplayer focused games like Call of Duty and shit, Destiny, that's microtransactions. Other games is a giant no-no. There's like no reason for microtransactions. It's completely pointless. But I mean, I'm not a fucking, you know, why would you come to me for advice? I don't play games.
Are you going to do DLC then?
Possibly. I think what we might do though is we might do a free update, because there's a lot of stuff that we're not going to be able to add and we just kind of have on the side. So we'll do like a big update first and then we'll do DLC down the line. But the update itself is going to be like huge. Like, there's like this big thing that we wanted to add but we can't because it's going to take up resources that we really can't worry about. What beer should you get? Blue Moon, Heineken, Guinness. What do I think of Nier Automata? That's more my girlfriend's thing. She's all about Yokotaro games, like Drakengard.
Just say you fucking love it.
I don't know shit about it.
All I know there's a butt involved in that game. There's a butt.
Guys, it's so deep. Oh my god. Ugh.
Destiny?
I'm beginning in Flash. Some tips.
Oh, Destiny? Debate me?
Oh.
I wouldn't debate Destiny. There's nothing I could talk about. I'd
He
be like,
wants,
I'd be
dude.
like,
He
he'd
wants.
debate me, and I'd be like, oh, what are you playing right now? And he'd be like, oh, I'm just playing what's that game
I'm
everybody
making money,
fucking
buddy.
plays?
I'm making
It's
a
like
living.
League of Legends, StarCraft. So I'm just playing StarCraft, mate. So I thought, faggot, get out of my face. That's all I got. Like, we playing StarCraft? What? Get out of here, dude. Conversation done. You don't know what you're fucking talking about.
Great. You're like, his destiny is in a toilet, and you shove his face in the toilet and give him a swirly.
The swirly?
Yeah.
This not. Get my hand.
You're just a big bully.
I'm not a bully. I just tell him how it is. I'm sure Destiny would be like, do you believe that our rape culture has forced whites to hold black people down and take advantage of them? And I'd be like, what? And he'd be like, oh, you agree? You totally agree. TMZ this moment, everybody. He's not very good at like mind games though. You know, you could just like
Girl, what? Is that tickle?
no, you just fucking like put something on my arm.
Oh, that's my face. Sorry.
It's fine.
I was gonna say, do you want anything to eat?
No, I might stop streaming soon though. It's coming on 2 hours.
Yeah.
And we're gonna be going to the place. So,
Is Corey extra thick?
do I watch any animes besides Super? The last anime I watched besides Super was One Punch Man. That's
You know
it.
Bill Burr is a fan of One Punch Man? It's pretty funny. He went a whole spiel about it. He called it like, he didn't call it a masterpiece, but he was saying like it was like a commentary on like how Japan is. I was like, I don't see that.
You gotta, dude. You guys gotta like figure out the whole like. Oh,
It's not a social commentary, Bill Burr.
I didn't see
Well,
the
big and
JonTron
awesome.
thing. I didn't see the big JonTron thing. Really, sir? Corey, I'm gonna take your girlfriend to my place and make her pasta. Good. She's a big fan of spaghetti. Take advantage of that. Corey, remember we met each other in real life and you spit on my face and said fucking autist and stole my son away from me and threw him at a homeless person? I don't think I'm that much of a social misfit. Wait, hold on. What am I saying here? Corey, do you like how they're not focusing on power levels anymore in Dragon Ball Super? I like how they've just thrown power levels out the fucking...
Have they?
out the
I mean,
window.
they're, like, competing for the universe.
It's just
at this
God
point.
Key now. It's like nobody cares. It's just like, who cares, dude? It's just God Key now. There's no numbers. Just blue hair, red hair, pink hair. It's fine. Yeah, it's for the best. Oh my god.
Who's your favorite Dragon Ball Z character?
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I have not watched it in ages.
Pretty good.
I watched the third one. I watched the one where they start out in the desert and they fight like a water creature. It's like the first episode, and like they jump into like the canteens and shit. Corey, is Android
not the first
18
episode.
the hottest character in Dragon Ball? No. I think Launches and I think Bulma also has it going on. Android 18's okay.
I like this. Corey,
You want me to say egg?
Corey, you seem like
Egg.
a really hard worker. Do you ever take breaks? It seems like you work all day, every day.
You did it.
I've been working all day today, so I haven't really had any interest in working now. I do watched OVAs. Yes. You know, that was the thing I never really wanted to do for the first Dragon Ball Z, was actually watch the OVAs of Dragon Ball. But because I wanted to keep up with Dragon Ball Super, I watched the OVAs, and eventually Grandma Goku, I got used to it. I didn't care anymore. It actually started working. Like, if you listen to the OVA of Grandma Goku versus Hit, it's fine, dude. It totally works. Yeah, old Bulma. New Bulma's not bad. Super Bulma's okay. Oh my god, this fucking rum sucks. I put rum with coffee. It's not the best idea, because I'm gonna go fucking burn off this chub soon. When is One Punch Man Season 2? They just announced working on it.
Corey, ever seen Mob Psycho though?
No, I've only watched
You
One
should.
Punch Man and Super.
I think you really enjoy it, dude.
I need to see it. Everyone tells me to see it. They're like, you like One Punch Man? You gotta watch Mob Psycho. And I'm like, I mean, yeah, I should. I don't know why I haven't watched it. Maybe I should just fucking sit down and watch it. I actually have no reason why I haven't watched it. Actually, that's not true. I saw One Punch Man, and I actually saw Corpse Party. That was another anime I saw for Halloween. I remember watching Corpse Party. That is a fucking weird anime. Goofy. Corpse Party.
Soundtrack for that game. It's a game too, I think. I think it was a game.
Yeah,
first.
it's a game.
Yeah,
I watched
thought
the
soundtrack
anime
for
of
like
it.
at Goodwill. I bought it, but I didn't really listened to that.
Tyler Robertson. I'll let that up to the viewers to decide. You put on your thinking caps. Think. Because we'll use our mind, take a step at a time. We can do anything that we want to do. Mob Psycho 100 is not as good as One Punch Man, but only because One Punch Man is better character. I thought One Punch Man was fantastic. I haven't seen an anime like that in a long fucking time, so it was really nice to see something like One Punch Man. I think I'd enjoy Mob Psycho 100, but I am so looking forward to the next season of One Punch Man. Fuck. But yeah, One Punch Man's anime just started, so they're working on it now, and hopefully it doesn't suck like Gurren Lagann's second season. Sorry, everybody. I enjoyed the first season. I enjoyed the first season of Gurren Lagann, but I did not really enjoy the second season.
You're not a fan of politics?
Nope. I feel like they summed it up pretty well in the first one, and I thought the second was just like unfucking necessary. Because it had no direction, man. It's like you have this perfectly good story for the beginning. And the second one is just like, well, we kind of figured it out. So fucking, here's the second season. We don't really know what we're going to do, but we're going to kind of like bring up old points and other nonsense. You know, another thing I never saw was Kill la Kill. I never saw Kill la Kill. I never saw it.
I don't know how to describe it. I guess it's fun to watch.
I never saw My Hero Academia.
It's pretty
Academia? I saw the
Academia.
old. I saw the fucking, what is it? The original demo they released. I forget what it's called. What is the first thing they released where they released it and everybody loved it and got like fucking millions of views? So they were just like, all right, we'll make it an anime.
Oh, I mean My Little Witch Academia?
Yeah, they released like, I think it was I don't know what you would call that, but it was like a beta release of the anime. I don't know what you would call it. A pilot. Yes, a pilot.
Like a short film.
A pilot. Thank you. It was like a pilot. Just showing what it could be, and it was really beautifully animated. I'm not an anime person, though. I don't watch animes.
Yeah, neither do I. My Little Witch Academia. What a title.
It's Academia? I thought it was Academia.
I don't know.
Because it's spelled like Academy.
I don't know.
What do I think of Boku no
Academia.
Pico? I think that's a old gay meme. You know what's better than Boku no Pico? What's the one? Baka no Test. That's better than Boku no Pico. Baka no Test kicks ass. At least the English dub does.
Yeah, you got me into that. That was actually pretty funny. It was
I
a
haven't
funny
seen
show.
the second season though. I need to see Baka
good.
no Test season 2. Is anime trash? It can be if you don't give it a chance. I've never seen Neon Genesis Evangelion. Worst Sonic character? Big probably. Big's fucking lame. I mean, they're all pretty bad. I still like the original 3. I like Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails. Corey, as an artist, are you able to literally see the lines in your head before you commit pen to paper? Usually. That's how you can animate. Bobo. Oh, man, that show is too random for me. At least, I mean, I think it was because I was watching it on like Cartoon Network or something.
I don't think I ever watched Boba. I just absorbed it. I just sat there and accepted it. I really got invested in it.
Yuka Kazooie or Banjo Lele?
On.
Those are like the exact same, are they not? Ukulele is basically ripped off Banjo-Kazooie's skin and put it on itself. The characters did. I think the games themselves are like... I mean, Ukulele is like Dinosaur Land and Banjo-Tooie times 3. Every fucking level is that. So it's just massive open space with nothing to do. Banjo-Kazooie was more tightly woven and everything kind of was put together. There was no empty space. That's my biggest problem with Ukulele, man. It's just too much air. There's too much fucking fluff. They should have, like, worked on making tight, smaller levels. And then you could have had, like, 8 or so or 10 levels instead of having, like, 5 that are okay. 2 of them are alright. I like Banjo-Kazooie more than I like Banjo-Tooie. My biggest problem with Ukulele is it kind of followed, like, the thing I didn't like about Tooie. The worlds are too big and they weren't really, like... The difference is the landmarks in Tooie were way more better. I mean, I don't think Ukulele was terrible. That's a thing. Like, people think, like, oh, did you hate Ukulele? No, I thought it was okay, and I think it's deserving of the score it has. I think a 7 is what it deserves. I think Banjo-Kazooie is still superior, but they were way too hard. Especially the casino. There wasn't enough landmarks, man. It was just like shit was thrown around and I couldn't figure it out at all. If you would have started up higher and worked your way down, that would have been easier, but you start on the ground and you can't see anything. It should have been like, I don't know, man. Because I design levels, so I understand, but I design linear levels, but I can still understand like things like that. Do I still have beef with Gonzo? I don't really talk to Gonzo. What do I think of the
Careful.
Shantae games? I like Shantae Half Genie Hero was really good.
What's one of the Pirates Curse is good too?
Pirates of the Curse is great. Like I said, that's my girlfriend's thing. Nier Automata is her thing. I think 2B is hot. I think 9S and 2B's outfit is hot too. Thoughts on the last 2 Godzilla movies? I don't know. I don't really watch Godzilla. Not really someone who really looked into Godzilla.
Breath of the Wild. What do you think of that one?
Thank you, Unknown.
Corey, what do you think of Breath of the Wild?
Oh my god. People are going to be mad. People are going to be mad about my opinion.
You know what you told me?
People are going to be mad about my opinion on Breath of the Wild. I cannot get down with Breath of the Wild. It's, you know, I know it's like the best game ever made, but to me, there was too much, you know, if I'm gonna make that comparison, it was designed as an open world game. I get that, but because it's designed as an open world game, it didn't really give you enough to do. Like, you were just looking for what are those things that you went under? Like, what are the main things that you go into? I forget what they're called. You like go into them. Yeah, it was just like shrines everywhere. There's like 200 shrines, like a fucking million Kakariko seeds, and it's just a lot of monotony going around doing like baby puzzles, and that's it. And like, it was fun for a little bit, but then I got tired of it because it was just 90% going around looking for shrines. And then when you play the actual story, it's just like a glorified shrine, but it's still a shrine. I just think there was too much copy paste. There was too much copy pasting in Breath of the Wild, and I would have preferred more of like a point. Like, give me a checklist of things to do. I mean, like, people were like, wow, you don't experience games like you used to where you can like sit there and play games and make up your own adventures. No, I don't. I need checklists and shit. I'm not a kid anymore. I need like things to do. And for me, I didn't want to go around looking for all the shrines because it just got redundant. Because think of it this way, like, it's built as an open world. You can go to certain areas and you can have weapons that are already stronger. So you'll do an entire shrine, and then your item you'll get at the end of the shrine is a weaker weapon than you came in with, and it's just kind of redundant. And that was 90% of the time. Like, I would go to so many shrines and I would just be wasting my fucking time because I would have an item I already have, I would have a weapon I already have, and it would be exponentially weaker. And considering they can just break at any point, like, I could not get into Breath of the Wild, and I know a lot of people like it, and it's like people get super defensive about it, but for me, it was just too monotonous. I would have just preferred a smaller Zelda game. In the same way it's designed, I would have preferred. I mean, I think it's pretty unbelievable that you can climb anything and go anywhere, and it's fucking huge. And I gotta give Nintendo props for making one of the biggest goddamn Nintendo games ever, but there's still a lot of nothing in the middle of that. It's just copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. Even like the Kakariko seeds, like you'll do the fucking, or Karok, I don't know what they're called, but you'll do a puzzle where you stick a rock in the circle of the rock and you'll get a thing, and then next to that is another circle where you stick a rock in the fucking thing, and they just get redundant. I spent
a rock into a missing slot.
Yeah, but I spent like fucking like 20 hours on it, so I didn't just like give it 2 hours and be like, I'm done, fuck this game. The tutorial took too long, but when I finally got out there and explored it, I played it, but it just couldn't keep my attention for that long. I needed more. I needed more substance. And I don't know. I would have just preferred a little more. No. I think Elder Scrolls is a glitchy mess. I don't think I ever really encountered any real glitches in Breath of the Wild. I think for the most part the game is pretty solidly put together, especially now since the patch. I think Skyrim is a fucking mess, and I think there was a lot of times where I would get corrupted, and also Skyrim had a lot of copy and paste dungeons. I'm not going to defend Skyrim, absolutely not. They had tons of stuff that was just copy and pasted because, again, they were like touting like, ooh, there's 50 million quests to do, but they're all like 90% the same, so it's like, who cares? I'm very cynical when it comes to games. But I would have preferred if Breath of the Wild was more tightly put together. They focused more on the dungeons, the main dungeons. They had 10 huge dungeons that were just like fun and streamlined and stuff, instead of just like copy and pasting shrines everywhere.
The dungeons weren't copy and pasted at all. It's true to an extent.
When I say the dungeons are copy and pasted, I mean the shrines are literally boop, 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 boop. Let's put a shrine up on the mountain. Let's put a shrine down here. You go into it. You follow the same cutscene of you going down, going up, going down, going up. Here's a puzzle where you have to pull a switch. Same blue, muted tone. It got old. That's all I'm saying. I just wish there was like the main dungeons had way more focus put in them because they didn't really have that. Like they were different, sure, but they were just bigger and like similar to the shrines.
They all have the same mechanic too. It's kind of like tilting the beast or like.
Also, the puzzles weren't really that hard. Like, I didn't really struggle with any of the puzzles except for, like, one where you had to, like, look at 3 puzzles that shared the same puzzle. 3 shrines that shared the same puzzle. I'm sorry, I don't mean to, like, shit on this game. I know a lot of people were like, I fucking love this is the best fucking thing to come out of Nintendo ever. But for me, it was just kind of okay. I'm looking more forward to Mario Odyssey. Maybe I'm just more of a bigger fan of, like, 3D platformers. I felt like Skyrim was bland. I can't go back into Skyrim because like there's a lot of copy and paste going on in Skyrim. Like there's still like you go into a dungeon and it's like you fight an enemy at the end, but it's literally the same as like another dungeon you do like 5 minutes later. I think one of my favorite Bethesda games will have to be New Vegas. I don't think anything will beat it. I never played any of Fallout 1 or 2, but for me, New Vegas was really good. It was just really good. It was tight. It was small. It was big, but it was small, right? Like, it wasn't huge, but it felt like the quests had meaning. Each one kind of had a purpose. It had a different story, had a different thing going on. New Vegas was fantastic. Comparing that to Skyrim, I think Skyrim was just overrated. I think everybody blows their load over Skyrim, but when it... Not anymore. I think it's pretty evident that people were just a little on the hype train. I didn't like Twilight Princess either. I thought Twilight Princess took like too long to get into. The whole wolf thing took way too long, man. Yeah. If you spend like 2 hours going through dungeons that don't really mean anything and looking for the fucking fairy things, you'd find like 30 of them in each area. But again, that's my own opinion. When it comes to open world games, it has to grab my attention or I'm not committed. I am very biased when it comes to open world games. Yeah, Obsidian made New Vegas, but it was Bethesda's engine. I know Obsidian made it, the guys who did Fallout 1 and 2. That's why the lore was so good, but I mean, I haven't played Fallout 4, but honestly, I haven't wanted to play Fallout 4. Fallout 4, what do you think, Paulson? Like, Fallout 4 was kind of like, every time I look at it, I'm just kind of, I'm done.
I didn't play Fallout 4.
Yeah, me neither. Saints Row? Oh man, dude. Saints Row 3 was the fucking bomb. I didn't play 4, but I want to. But 3 was awesome. I don't play Pokemon. So
You're both saying that.
I don't. You're
just a little brat.
I'm just a poser. I don't play Pokemon. I'm some faggot who plays Mario and Sonic, and that's it. I don't play anything else. Oh, I guess I played Dark Souls. I got super invested in Dark Souls. Like, I spent 2 months of my life playing Dark Souls. That was an experience. Dark Souls is awesome. Although Bloodborne is better than Dark Souls.
Corey,
Mm-hmm.
we're going to the gym.
Now?
We're going to get real soon.
Do you want to go like 8:15? Like leave at 8:15?
What time
It's like 8:11.
Yeah, I mean...
Sorry, I hope I'm not like fucking people over there like on the computers and I'm just like, fuck, screaming.
Oh, no, they're all downstairs. You're good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can go in a little bit. I was just getting into it. You think Bloodborne is worse? Damn, dude. I don't know what to say to that. I think Bloodborne's parry system is amazing. Comparative to, I mean, Dark Souls is great. Don't get me wrong. Dark Souls 1 is fantastic. Dark Souls 2 is alright. Dark Souls 3 is good. But Bloodborne, I just prefer. I prefer the franticness of Bloodborne. I prefer the parry system of Bloodborne. I like the arcadicness of like beating the fuck out of enemies after you hurt them. The only thing I don't like is farming health, but then I mean it's just kind of like you get pretty decent at the game and you don't mind. I haven't played Demon Souls, but I did get into Dark Souls recently. Around Christmas, I bought Dark Souls 2 and 3, but I think I still have more fond memories with Bloodborne.
Ever play Outlast?
No. See, it's weird because like people are like, "Oh, Bloodborne is just Dark Souls." It's really not. Like Dark Souls has a distinct design, and I think Dark Souls 3 I do enjoy because it has the franticness of Bloodborne, and I think there's a lot of bosses in Dark Souls 3 that are fantastic. But Bloodborne, I like every boss except for maybe 2, and the DLC in Bloodborne is fucking stupendous. It's probably the best DLC besides Dark Souls 1 with like Artorias and shit and fucking Calamine, the bitch dragon. I mean, the Dark Souls 1 DLC is really good. Dark Souls 2 DLC is really good too. I think that's probably the only reason to have Dark Souls 2. But Dark Souls 3's DLC, the first one I thought was fucking terrible. I haven't played the new one. I need to play it. I'm actually going to stream that at some point. But Bloodborne's DLC was superb.
Silvermania shutting down?
Worst boss in Bloodborne? Probably the fucking witch cunt. Stupid witch where you walk into the room and you have to find her and she's like hiding in corners and shit. Or the bullshit chalice dungeons. Those lame bosses. Fucking rehash of old bosses but with less health, so you get hit once, you're dead. Dark Souls 2 was definitely had some misdirection, but Dark Souls 2's DLC is really good. If there's anything I can take away from Dark Souls 2, its DLC is really good. Okay, I think we're getting in deep. I think I'm gonna stop streaming, you guys. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for coming, Paulson. I might do another YouTube stream sometime. I don't think I'll announce it like fucking 3 days later. I might just announce it that day.
What's up with that? You're trying to build hype for that? Like,
I thought it was Thursday. It was actually Wednesday. And I was like, oh, oops. I didn't know it was 2 days. I'd have to wait, but...
Yeah, I thought I missed the stream, but it was like, no, it's going to happen like 2 days from now. I was like, alright, so what's the point?
If you guys want to check out the update, I'm going to export this. I'm sorry it's 90% nothing happening on the screen. You can just use it as noise fodder. But, yeah, watch the beginning of the stream and you'll hear everything. I'll tell you the bombshell that you guys might have ignored or missed out on. But I'll see you guys later. Thanks for joining me. This was fun. Follow my Twitter and my Twitch because I stream pretty regularly there. I'm not really used to streaming on YouTube, so I don't know if I'll do it. But I'll see you guys later. Oh my god, I'm
Adios.
fucking...